Hey YouTube, this is We All Juggle Knives. In this video, I'm going to be doing some extreme testing on this Schrade Axe Model 4. This is new for 2014. Oh, by the way, it is freezing. It is freezing out here. Alright, this is new for 2014. Not available in stores yet. I am one of the advanced product testers for this item. Alright, so enjoy the footage.
Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm filming this a couple days after because I actually thought of some more stuff that I want to put in the video. One thing I did, I added a little bit of grip here so that when I want to do, these type of scraping cuts here, I have a nice little grip there. So that's one thing. I also want to give you some safety tips before the chopping. Alright, safety tip number one, I always stand at an angle to my chops so that if I miss my chop right here, boom, let's say this misses, I just go safely out into free space, okay? My foot is actually way back here, okay? So I'm safe. I'm safe all the way through here. Safety tip number two, I never stand with my face directly behind the line of the chop. In other words, pretend the camera is my face. I never stand like this. All right, so if I get a bounce back, I'm going to be here, so it's going to bounce back to the side, not into my face. Also, if the shaft of the tomahawk were to break, right, if my face was here and it broke, bam, it's going to go there. So my face is off the line of chop. So if this breaks, it's going to go to the side of me. Third of all, I have a lanyard on this, so I can swing this as hard as I want, and it's never going to fly out of my grip upward because of the way the lanyard is there. Now, yes, it could still swing like that, but you would have to lose a lot of grip before it did it. And even if it does swing down, I can still dodge that, dude. I can just let it swing into empty space. Believe me, I keep myself safe. Alright, and really quickly, let me show you the sheath that this thing comes with. See, there's a belt loop right there, and then you have two button closures right there. And you, when you open those button closures, the way it goes on, basically, it goes down like so on the tomahawk. Alright, so nylon sheath with two button closures on top and a belt strap. That is your sheath and blade guard. My final conclusions on the Schrade SCAX 4. The paracord is done right. It did not come loose at all. It provides an excellent grip along with that lanyard. This item is extremely durable. I smashed it into a variety of things and it held up very well. The back spike is done right. The back spike is pointed enough to go through cinder block, and it could go through bone if necessary, but it's not like a hypodermic needle. It's not so sharp that it's going to slash you up if it just brushes against your leg or your other hand. So that's basically the best of both worlds there. And one thing that you should note, this is not only a nylon fiber shaft. You can't see it, but the metal from the head of that hawk actually extends into the shaft about 4 inches. All right, and it is then welded to another piece of metal that extends the entire length of the shaft. So this is not just a synthetic shaft, it's really more like handle scales. You have metal going from the head of the hawk to the very end of that handle. Now, any item like this is a compromise, all right? This is not a full-size woodsman's axe. This is not a fireman's hatchet, all right? This is a relatively lightweight item for the amount of hitting power it gives you. It's a very multi-purpose item. You could use this for demolition work, rescue work, breaching work. I have no doubt that this thing could go through basically a wall that was made of cinder blocks if you had enough time. It could also go through wooden doors, interior walls if they're made of wood beams. You could also just use this as a camping tool, survival tool. You could defend yourself with it. This thing is really multi-purpose. This is going to make it into my permanent rotation of usable items, okay? Not just a collectible. I've already beat it up so much and it has survived and served me well, so why not use it more? And so yeah, definitely the SCAX 4, highly recommended.